Used to be when people talk about the end of the world,
let's do this.
Laugh them up, or laugh them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group. The same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus.
Altair.
A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors.
Glorious, man.
To change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last.
Dude, what's up?
Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Another ancestor to
no, Ezio was better. Altair may have been the original, but Ezio was the better one. Gotta disagree with you there. Ezio, if that man asked me to, if that man asked to fuck me, I let him.
None of us knows what it'll bring. Only this is where they want us to be, and it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Altair was his own badass. No doubt about that. I 100% believe that he himself was his own person. And Liberation proved that was it. Because, what was he like? What was he, like 100 and something years old when he died?
Armed with the knowledge
still kicking ass?
And the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can.
Like, if I remember correctly, my brother said, like, Altair was more, Altair was more knowledgeable. Ezio was more skilled. And Connor was more brutal. God, I don't know how long ago since the last time I played. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this game. Almost 7 years, if you can believe that.
We're here.
Yeah, that's about right. The same time when it came out. Yeah. Definitely looks different.
Let's go.
I actually do have to agree with you because it originally did. His course of Ezio was originally by revenge. Yes, due to when his two brothers and his father were killed. Absolutely, revenge is what set him in motion.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
So wait, isn't the thing with the assassins? Isn't it to I gotta remember that I actually have to hold the right trigger now to actually run, because playing Odyssey you don't need to do that.
I think we're here.
Yeah.
The key. You must find the key.
Yes, because to be fair, that
Sir.
that Altair was born into the Creed. Ezio was still a teenager. Was a teenager when he was put into the Creed.
Do you hear us?
So their situation was very different. Being born into the creed, and being forced into the creed because you have no choice.
Instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Yet it actually wasn't until Assassin's Creed 3 until everything started looking smoother.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
There we go. Alright. Alright. What we want you to do is to jump over there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that is true. It did bring them together, yes. Here we go. If I'm not mistaken, this is where the game begins.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what
Rude
the temple
Awakening.
wants from you.
Trophy unlocked. I remember I didn't even 100% this game in the original, and when I played it on the 360, because the minigame one, the trophy where you had to do for minigames.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retreat?
Playing the games,
And be quick
the
about
mini games in here
expect
where
to be
you
here.
had to
I'll bring her round at once.
complete the games only on the homestead. There was also a trophy where you had to swatch the people that you bring to your location and watch them do their like little objectives, and there was a trophy involved with that. The problem with that is that it was all random, and you could be sitting possibly 2 hours just looking at somebody do the same thing, 2 things over and over again. It was very, very annoying.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
But I do plan on getting those trophies this time around.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
If I'm not mistaken, in the beginning part...
Sir. This way, please.
Wait, isn't this the same... Yeah, in Black Flag, in that location all the way to the top left, that's where you see him as a child. Let me through, damn it. Yo, Chris, what's up, bro?
My apologies.
I will tell you, Kevin, they did fix the mechanic of the game much further on into the game. Syndicate, the climbing, and the other stuff, they really did fix it.
I remember little of it.
Because it wasn't just one button to try and climb and everything. It was 2 buttons, one to ascend and one to descend. It was... They did fix it. It wasn't the most perfect thing, but they fixed it. And we're gonna die.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
If I remember correctly, somebody is getting motorboated right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Since we live by them. So, like more, that set word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious.
Yo, Chris, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the actual YouTube sub.
When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I am right on saying that somebody's getting motorboated. It's like, we're about to find out. Yeah, look at that! Motorboat! Face first and titties. Yeah, look, see? Face deep in tits. Motorboat go. It was Herman, not me. I'm good until 2020, believe it or not, so. Thank you, showing up for the giggity. If it was somebody who was gonna say it, would be you. Thank you, my friend. Wait. I do have to agree with you, because didn't they released Liberations. Oh wait, what am I supposed to do here? I forget what I was supposed to do here. Oh wait, that's right. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I forget what I had to do there.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, it is a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But it is now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's able.
What am I supposed to do here? I forget.
Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half.
Oh. That's it? It wouldn't let me jump.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little dodge courage or a bloom in your cheek.
And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes. 5 of them through gold. 6 dozen of handkerchiefs.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a moth.
1 dozen of shirts. 3 tie periwigs. And a piece of broadcloth. Considering these are only the fruits of his leisure hours, I don't know a prettier fellow.
I mean, at least it was a remastered version over from Odyssey. It's not a new game, so people knew how to play the game at least. Me personally, I did not get all the achievements on the 360 version. I remember when I first got this game was with my brother, and is when our 360 started to die. Our first one, anyway.
But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
So apparently, I read up on the bugs on both Rat and Reaper. Reaper could now teleport. He can do his Reaper teleport, his Shadow Step. He could do it in the air now. And as I saw on Rat's thing, I saw that he can throw his concussive mine a little faster, though they cut off a little bit of damage. Like the speed that it goes through the air goes from 25 to 20. They just make it go. They make it be released quicker and fly through the air quicker. If I remember reading that patch note correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We must leave at once.
What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
Move! Move!
Imbecile.
Where are you going?
Yeah, everyone also about the teleport. It moves. It looks like it goes quickly. I'm stuck.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
A deadly performance. Oh yeah, that's right. The full syncs on this game were, some of them were ridiculously absurd.
Some fresh air might do me good. And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my
Oh, yes.
You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought.
And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Yo, dude.
Stay out of this.
Now, how does combat work in this game again? Press and hold.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on, anyway?
There we go. Okay, I got the hang of this.
You are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be. Do you yield?
Never!
Yes, they are. It is the R2 button. Yes.
These odds.
Yes, it is.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Where the fuck did I put that can?
Forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Damn!
I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to
even though we know who this man is and shit like that,
I cannot trust any of
I
them.
love this man's attitude. I love Hasten's attitude. It's so good.
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
That is That is not a warning. That is a dead-on threat right there. I love it. Fucking cute.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Oh, yes.
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not having second thoughts, are you? Luxuries.
I know it needs to be done, but...
What?
I've got a wife and 2 daughters. What if it goes wrong?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. Pity fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't see it.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
Look at them 2 drunk assholes in the bag.
Much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk them down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
No, there is plenty a man can do. It's called shooting them.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
It appears that back then, somebody tried to mutinize them.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's a shifty fella.
He's
Well,
got
I'll
a
take
rashes
that off.
again.
Keeps his
Claims
face
we're not
too.
provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're suffering fish and biscuits.
Being thrown out that window.
Curious. Most curious.
Day 33.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Hey, that's right, you couldn't hurt people on the ground for some reason. Don't know why.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
What? Not paying attention. Oh my god, what the hell just happened there?
Thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
And here we go. The title card. Yes, it definitely does look better than it did before.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well... at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it?
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Hello, sir.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Yes, I had to go do that. I had to go pet the dog. Cat.
Bloody hell! Thief! Someone stop him!
Oh. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, he...
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover?
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Trying to do something real quick, but it shouldn't take me that long. Yep, there we go. That should be a trophy. Yep, spit roast. No, don't need that. That's what I was hoping for, to get that trophy done.
Get back! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
Benjamin Franklin.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Vulcan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
If I'm not mistaken, if we go into that store and we actually talk to him, like, talk about tits, if I'm not mistaken. Find the general store. Oh, yeah, that's the general store right there. What the hell is this? I don't remember you. Oh, yeah, that's right. These little mini missions. Some of those were a pain in the ass.
Good to see you, my friend.
But we are not doing them here. We're gonna wait to become Connor to do them.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well. But he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Yeah, the thing is, I actually got the remastered version for free. It's like, if you get Assassin's Creed Odyssey and you get the season pass, you get this game for free. Not only does this come with what's the right word? Not only does it come with Assassin's Creed Remastered, it also comes with Liberation Remastered.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Oh wait, hold up. What is this?
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learned early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed, and it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves, but nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon. Should not be much longer.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements! Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
I fucked that up hardcore. Well, whatever.
The door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
You'll get a lecture from the Watch-bearing arms here.
A little help, please.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
That one is always brutal.
That seems to be the lot.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Johnson's errand. Both optional things completed. Full sync.
I'll let you know as soon as I have something.
Any news?
Whispers of things. Nothing solid at the moment. I know you're looking for word of anything out of the ordinary. Dealing with temples and spirits and ancient times and whatnot. But, so far, can't say my boys have heard much.
No trinkets or artifacts being moved through your... shadow market?
Nothing new. Couple of ill-gotten weapons, some jewelry likely lifted from a living thing. But you said to listen for talk of glows and ums and strange sights, right? And I ain't heard nothing about that.
Keep at it.
Oh, I will. You done me a great service, mister. And I fully intend to repay my debt. Thricefold, if it pleases.
Thank you, Thomas.
Place to sleep and meal to eat is thanks enough. Don't you worry. I'll get you sorted soon.
Next on the list.
Evening, gentlemen. Charming. Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I've an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
The surgeon.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
He kicked down the fucking door. I forgot he did that.
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we right his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
If you've a delicate problem needs attending to, Jack Fredericks is your man. Discreet, efficient, and cheap. Willing to consider all offers.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast. No doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
A treat with the Mohawk Pride.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
There is little church, but one way or another, the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's green times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cut 'em.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear, Phil, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, lad.
Has your neighbor damaged your carriage? Were you trod upon by some reckless malfaux? I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Oh yeah, that's right, they can't swim.
See, right. Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
What is he, like, stuck?
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
I don't know why he doesn't want to shoot him. Don't know why he just didn't. He just absolutely refuses to shoot him. Alright, let's just keep trying to do this.
Here we are,
I'm
then.
stupid, forgetting about the other door.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Quick little swipe and no more is. How's that sound, Mr. Church?
At least I'll be spared more
rattle. Maybe you'll get lucky and pass out. Though I dare say I'll do my best to ensure that doesn't happen.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Fucking bitch! Fucking bitch. Alright. We're gonna end it there. We'll end it there for now. I think thanks for watching. And take care. Have a good night, everybody.